How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to my
I'm
world.
good. How are you?
Good, good. How's everything going?
Going good. Going good. Another day,
Getting
another
ready for
dollar.
church tonight for Bible
Yep.
study.
Yep.
And we again might get day started. So how everything? Tell me the how's your channel and how tell the people how you started and everything.
My YouTube channel is called Coffee with Courtney. I got started probably about a year ago. I was inspired to start the podcast because my best friend, I encouraged her to start her podcast, and she's very expressive. She's very what's the word? Unfiltered. So the more that I
Mm-hmm.
saw hers, I was like, you know what? We need a podcast that's just as real, but more on the safe side, without all the cussing and stuff. So that was a big part of my inspiration to start Coffee with Courtney because I just really wanted to talk about a lot of issues, that people don't necessarily talk about,
Right,
that
right.
need to be talked about, but we don't for whatever reason, and just like really bring some light to issues that I feel like, whether it's women, whether it's, everybody inclusive, whether it's people of God, saints, just stuff that we don't typically hit on. So that's how I got started. And man, I started recording and the people's response to it was good. So I'm now currently recording season 2. It's gonna be out on my birthday this year in October. So yeah, that's how I got started, and that's what Coffee with Courtney is about.
Were you never when you started your podcast?
Yeah, I was. I think I was more nervous about just people's like response, but I quickly got over that because I just feel like when God is calling you to do something, you just got to have the courage to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't worry about what people gonna think. Don't worry about what
Right.
people gonna say. Because if God is calling you to do it, He's calling you to do it for a reason. And regardless of whether you get a good response or not, what I'm saying? Maybe it might just be for one person, you know it might just be for one somebody. And if you reach that one somebody, then and you've been obedient to what God told you to do, then you're gonna get your reward regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't so bad.
So no, it definitely came to me when I first started my YouTube channel. I was nervous. I was scared because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I was little. I was going like, what if somebody don't like me? What if somebody would just
I wish somebody would say they don't like you, dog. I'm gonna get that chill. I'm going up somebody's head with that. Not just playing. I'm just playing saints. I ain't about no violence. But nah, I understand. I understand. I get it. But you've been doing such a great job. You've been so consistent. I'm so proud of you. And just keep doing what God is calling you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Cause
okay to
my,
be
my
nervous.
goal is try to get see my goal is up to try to get to 1.4 and right now I'm about point 4 away to
Wow.
1.4. If I keep add it to my stay focused on what I'm doing, I will be blessed that God gave me an opportunity to get on this platform to
Absolutely.
just be myself and
Yeah. And
because
we all need that space.
when I talked to the lady other day and she was asking me if I had a tripod, which I got right now. Thanks to her for having me have my hands free,
That's
because
awesome.
I was holding my phone up in my hand, and she was like, "Do you have a tripod?" I'm like, "No," and she was offering me to get a tripod so I don't have to be holding my phone in hand. I don't even sit on the porch.
That's what's
Things I
up.
did.
That's what's up.
I would have to sit on the porch holding my phone. I mean, when I first started, I was like, I ain't had no tripod, I didn't had no thumbnails, nothing. I just went live for since September 28th, since
Wow. See how
thinking
God
that
blessed you? And that's the type of people
it'd
you
be
need
my
in your
first
life.
year. It'll be my first year in September 28th.
Okay,
Yeah,
first year.
they'll be
Look at
on
you.
Teresa's birthday. So
Wow, that's a good day to have it. Teresa's a special person. Shout out to
it's
Teresa. I
it's
love you,
like it,
sis.
it was hard. I mean, Courtney, I'm telling you, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a grind. It's I didn't want I was gonna quit. Uh oh, uh oh. Hey, Miss Queen, how you doing? Hey,
I got kicked off.
oh, there
I'm
you go.
sorry. My phone is
Oh, there you go.
crazy.
But tell the thing, what else you do for besides for church and I know we go to Sanctuary, but tell me what you do at church and all that other stuff.
Okay, so on a regular everyday 9 to 5, I am a paralegal. I work in a very well-known criminal defense law firm in the city of Atlanta. I've been at the firm. I work for a husband and wife team. I've been at the firm for 7 years now. And so about 3 years ago, I was offered a position to teach college part time. So for the past 3 years, I've been teaching at North Carolina A&T State University. I'm a criminal justice professor. I teach statistics, I teach research methods, I teach criminology, I teach applied methods, and I also teach honor seminar. Not all at once, I have different classes each semester, but those are all the courses that I've taught thus far. And also last year, I was honored to be able to work alongside one of the greatest, the Honorable Pastor Mark A. Moore Jr.
Yes, sir. Yes,
at
sir.
FC, well, Spirit and Truth,
Well,
formerly known
spiritual,
as FCC,
right?
as the outreach director, where man, we have collectively done some phenomenal things. I thought I saw my sister Adelia on here. I work alongside her. She is amazing. She is like the ultimate plug. I love my sister. I'm working with her, working with Sister Malika Holloway. I work with Brother Jeff Jones, Sister Destiny Allen, Sister Kiawana Kelly. I mean, I just got a great team of people who I've had the honor of working alongside, and man, like it's been amazing. So I've been doing that now for I guess almost a year because I think Pastor's been there for just about a year now. And yeah, so that's what I do on a regular basis outside of the podcast.
You guys, if anybody has questions for Courtney, go ahead and put it in in the comments, and she can ask it for you. So how long you been at I'm going to say FCC, but how long
Spirit
you
and truth.
been at Spirit Truth?
I joined back in 2019, so 21, 2, 3, 4 years, a solid 4 years. Yep.
You enjoy when you enjoy when you come to church. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
do you
do. I
enjoy
do.
going?
I do. And you know what? I tell people all the time, like my life, it changed drastically. When I first joined the church, I was in a very dark space in my life. I
Hmm.
was just in a bad space mentally. And man, when I joined and I really got locked in, God just really opened the windows of heaven. He really just poured out, just literally poured out. And he's still to this day pouring out. Um, and yeah, like everything changed. My mental changed, my finances changed, my perception of myself changed. One of the things I asked God was, God, please teach me to see myself in the light that you see me. And so I could say that, in the last 4 years, he's done that. And every day not perfect, but I'm definitely in a much better space than I was 4 years ago when I came across the church.
Sister Jonathan, Sister Adele, got a question for you.
Okay. Am I able to see it? Hold on, let me look. How do you feel when you look at all God has allowed you to do? Whoo, sister, um I feel overwhelmed with emotion. I'm not about to be on here hollering tonight, so I will not cry. But I feel overwhelmed because if you only knew where I came from, if you only knew where I came from, if you only knew that 36-year-old Courtney should be just a memory by this time, by this point. I should only be a memory. And if I wasn't a memory, I should be somewhere in a mental institution, pumped full of medication. And if I wasn't in a mental institution, I should be somewhere with God being the farthest thing from my mind and church being the farthest thing from my mind. And for God to sustain me and keep me in my right mind, alive, still with a heart for God and a heart for serving God, who is overwhelming the things that he's allowed me to do. Because I'm like, me, I'm so
Mhm.
undeserving. I'm so I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I say that a lot. I'm like, God, I shouldn't even be here, but you trusted me to get things done. And so, man, it's when I really sit down and think about it, I get very emotional, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm always in a posture of just gratitude and thankfulness, and just asking God to keep me in a place of humility, so that He can
Mhm.
continue to use me for whatever. And I mean, I'm one of those. I'm like, God, whatever you want me to do, whatever you want me to do, however you want me to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it. So that's. I hope that answered your question.
So, what do you do when things go bad? Do you ever like just sit there and just think about how far you came fought, how far you came, where you came started?
I
That's right,
do.
Adelia.
I do. I When I have bad times, and listen, man, I'm gonna be completely transparent, because if you listen to the podcast, you know that I'm a person who's very transparent when it comes to me and what I go through, my feelings, because I
Mhm.
feel like transparency helps other people who may be going through similar situations. And I'll kid you not, like the last couple of weeks, it's been real challenging for me just emotionally. And so in
Mhm.
bad times, what I try to do, sometimes, flesh will get in the way, but what we have to do is we have to continually feed our spirit with the word, because there's no situation that we can come across that book don't cover. And so even today, as I was sitting at the job, I just fed myself with the word. I was listening to a pastor's sermon, and I'm just feeding myself with scripture. I'm writing scriptures down. And so in those bad times, the one thing that I don't do, brother, the one thing that I took off the table as an option is giving up.
Mhm.
I took it off the table. Quitting is not an option. He's not. It's just not an option. So in those bad times, let me tell you, man, I cry. I cry. I cry. Sometimes I ugly cry. I ugly cry. I
Yeah,
talk to
you get
God.
quiet, yeah, because of okay, okay,
Yeah, I talk to God,
um,
man. I pray. And sometimes it feel like I'm not like he ain't listening sometimes. I be like, God, you there? Like I'm trying to talk to you, big dog. But through it all though, you know
do
what I'm
you ever
saying?
talk? Do you ever talk to Pastor Moore about certain situations that you couldn't tell, like your sisters or brothers up in Christ? You ever like talk to him person like privately about
To be honest with you,
anything?
I try to not bother him.
Mm-hmm.
But I do talk to the elders sometimes, because I know Pastor Moore,
Mm-hmm.
he's like
Right.
pulled from over here. He's so busy, and I do feel
Mm-hmm.
like if I were to go to him, I feel like he could give me those encouraging words. But me just
Mm-hmm.
understanding, just how busy it could be sometimes, I try not to, but I probably should. I probably should go to him sometime. But yeah, I really lean heavily on the elders.
You answered the question.
Oh, question, Courtney, do you sing in church? Yes, I do. I do. I haven't sang in quite some time because I've been, dealing with the outreach stuff. And so I haven't, but I yes, I do sing in church.
Okay. Do you feel like going? Do you feel like getting back up that second, or are you good on outreach
Yeah,
on?
I think that I definitely want to be used in every way that I could possibly be used. I think that eventually I will. I probably gradually get back into it. Now I think we're gonna have like a lot more help, even as outreach is concerned. So I can kind of I don't have to put all my eggs in the outreach basket, and I can kind of lend myself to other areas of the church. So yeah, I probably get back up there soon.
Speaking of outreach, are we still doing the Matthew 25 at McNair or Marietta?
Yeah, we're working
'Cause I'm
on the
just
logistics of where we're gonna be with that now, but I do believe that the conversations are being had. I'm just not sure which direction we're gonna go yet. But yes, we are definitely planning
are we still
to
doing
keep the
the
food
South
pantry.
too? Of all three? I mean, are we all three or just the two
I
locations?
think we're gonna be doing something different in each location, but I'm just not sure.
Mm.
We got the store for the Marietta campus. Of course, the pantry was for the Atlanta location, and then we're still working on something to do on the south side. But yes, definitely there will definitely be some sort of outreach initiative at all locations.
Okay, okay. So this is tough, but um, when you first came to spiritual, were you like able? What's your first person you met when you first joined spiritual? Like, what was your first? I'm gonna say good friend
The
that you met.
first person I met at Spirit and Truth was Sister Joya Lowry. She was the
Tell
first
about her.
person I met, and she was my first friend. I love her. Shout out to Joya.
I'm trying to get her up here so she have her I'm trying to get a conversation. But it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad that we got more people. We up
Yes,
to with 1,008.
a
No,
thousand.
is it back 1,012?
Yeah, probably more
Wow.
than that now. It was 1,008 last time I checked. But yes, I am just so excited about what God is doing in this season. It's just amazing. It's amazing to be a part of it. It's amazing to see it. Me and you, we like what I like to call we the season saints. We were there when it was just a few of us. So we watched this thing really just transform and watch God just really just blow it up. And so, of course, we are looking at the result of Bishop's prayer, First Lady's prayer, everybody's prayer from back then. So they're definitely coming from the
I
north,
was
the south,
I,
the east, and the west.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nancy. Well, I was like when the men. Hey, Karen, how you doing? With the men weekend, I was like, I didn't know it was coming. I was sitting back there trying to mind my own business, and then next thing I know, Elder Paula calling my name from the thousand people.
Oh
I'm like, what are
man,
you
that was
doing?
beautiful.
What
That
are you
was
doing?
beautiful.
I'm not. Look, I'm not dressed. My ain't I'm my pants. I can't come up there and looking all sloppy. But
You are so deserving, though. You are so deserving, man. You've been faithful. You've been there. The longest standing male member, like that's something, man. We gonna honor you. You knew we was gonna honor you.
yeah, I've been there since I was 17. Here's the thing. When I grew up, here's the thing. My mom and I we actually saw Bishop on TV, and it was only her. It was him, First Lady, and about four.
Okay.
Cool. I was just a baby at the time. I was about 13. So what happened was, um, I went to Glenwood. That's when I started doing making tapes of the service. So it's like while Bishop preaching, he'll give I'm in the back, I can hear where he going what the sermon gonna be,
Wow.
print out, put on the put on the label, put on the tape, and make duplicates of the service for the people can make actually listen in the car on the way home.
I didn't know
So I've
that.
been
That's
doing
what's
that since.
up.
Yep, that was my first job. That was my first job. And
Wow.
then while I was doing that, I went from making tapes to doing the sound system, and I was still learning from Brother Larry. What he is now. Um, I'm still learning from him, and everything was cool. I mean, I did sound, I did tapes, I did ushering. I was playing. Actually, I was playing in the play. So
What?
yeah,
You a
we had
drama man, stop it.
yeah.
You a
So
drama
when like
dude?
with no, not George. No, I was in the play. You know how when Jesus come and he start like, doing the hammer, and I was
Yes.
doing this. Yeah. So I did that for a bit. So when we moved, while we moved, we having issues with the apartment. So we went to from hotel to hotel, trying to find the way to get our own church.
Mhm.
So when White Mill came around on White Mill Road, that's when I actually started my first. That's where security started. Pastor Moore at the time he was elder. He actually asked me while I was at work at Kroger. He asked me if I want to be part of the security team. I'm like,
Wow.
by all
That's
means,
awesome.
look, I'm trying to find something to do.
That's awesome.
So, so what happened? When he had it was just me, but the Dukes. He started Dukes now, and Kristen and Jonathan. They were opposite brothers at the time. It was just three of us. And sometimes it was a manual. He
Mhm.
basically he don't want to do it because he want to spend more time in the church instead of being
Right.
outside. So other than that, everything was good. We went to after we spent there for from 2013 to 2020. Yeah, no. 2000, it was 2006, 2013. And when we found the Bouldercrest Church, it was like some reason I know somebody who went to that church. I'm like, oh, that church looked familiar. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's how the church, we had, at the time, we had over 200 members.
Wow.
200 members. We had, we had Sunday school, we had pretty much everything. But we went to Bouldercrest. Half those members left. No reason why. I'm not
Mhm.
getting into it. Um, I mean, Bishop was basically with my spiritual father. He was since my dad passed. I couldn't focus on where I was
Yeah.
going. So after all that, I said, let me start being a man because I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be the longest. Look, I ain't say I'm gonna be the longest member because I don't want to be the longest member. I just want to just go to church, come home, do that stuff. And we grew the security team grew, the congregation grew. You know what? After Bishop left, it was hard.
Yeah.
It was like it was a part of me that's like my it's like my second dad left.
Yeah, you see how
You
I
know, my
acted? You
second dad
see, you
left.
know how I acted. You know how I
Yeah, it was
acted.
balling. It was just crying. I
You
mean,
know
it was
how I
crying. I'm
acted.
like, we could, we put go up there to have a good time, not go to a funeral or something. But
Man,
yeah, but it
I
was
was
fun. It
down
was
for the
fun. I'm
count.
glad we came. I mean, glad we came and we grew that church out every week. I was like, I don't like big pastor was like, I was thinking that he was a little what the word skeptical about taking over a big church like that. Well, he was a little scared because how you gonna manage? That's some big shoes to fill or from bishop. I'm
It's a
telling you that right
lot.
now.
Yes, big
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah, yeah. So it was. I'm glad we got to moved and you know what? One day we get our own
For
church. One
sure.
day and we get more people and I don't remember. So I don't know how I'm gonna get out. The question is, I don't know how I'm gonna get those lights out of the other church
Oh
or
yeah.
anything. Yeah, all the other
I
stuff.
guess
But
they'll figure it out.
yeah, I'm sure the people. I'm sure the new pastor over there probably gonna take it down and everything else. And
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm glad you came. Let's go get ready to church because we gotta get. I need to start dancing around. So
We gotta get to
thanks for
church.
coming. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'm glad you came. 'Cause I know it's not gonna be a long live, but I'm glad you came. They came me out. So
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I mean, this means so much to me. And you gotta come now. You gotta return the favor. You gotta come on coffee with Courtney with
you know what? That's a good idea. I guess, but Sister Adelia, I got your. I'm gonna go on both y'all. So just
Awesome.
let me
Awesome.
know when I'm actually free on any day. So just let me know, and I'm definitely gonna do it. So just give me
Absolutely.
the
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
no problem. I'm glad to do it. See you later.
All right. See you, D.
All right. Mhm.